In today's Health Alert, the first medication to treat severe frostbite was recently approved by the Food and Drug Administration. Experts have called it a game changer as it reduces the risk of finger or toe amputation. Our chief health editor, Dr. Parthanandi, is here to tell us how this new medication works. So what's going on here? What's the name of this thing? How does it work?
I think it's exciting, right? It's called Arlumen. It's an injectable treatment with iloprost as its active ingredient. Now, although it was recently approved for severe frostbite, iloprost originally gained approval back in 2004 to treat pulmonary artery hypertension. Now, iloprost is a vasodilator. Vasodilators are a medicine that open up blood vessels. This allows blood to flow more easily and help prevent blood clotting. So how does this work with severe frostbite? So severe frostbite is when your skin and the tissue beneath freezes. This can limit or reduce blood flow, even halt it, causing skin cells to die. The affected area turns hard and black, which can lead to amputation, which is obviously terrible. However, this new treatment may put an end to amputations. Small study found that participants who'd been given injections of iloprost did not need an amputation after 7 days. The two other groups did have participants who needed amputations. One of these groups was given iloprost along with other unapproved medications for frostbite, and 19% of participants needed amputations. The other group was given the same medications, except they did not get this iloprost, and 60% of those folks needed amputations. So the bottom line is that it works. It looks like it helps with amputations.
So, vasodilator?
Yes.
It sounds like a comic book villain name, right? So you're talking about that study there. That's like what, 40%, something like that, pretty close to a difference.
Yeah.
That's pretty incredible. What are the side effects here?
Yes, there's always, you have to worry about it, right? There can be side effects. Some people may experience headaches, flushing, heart palpitations, fast heart rate, nausea, vomiting, dizziness, low blood pressure. The good news is that this drug does not appear to cause bleeding, a potential risk with other clot-busting drugs. Additionally, the medications, Brian, can be used up to 3 days after severe frostbite occurs. Now, while I'm happy that there's a new treatment to save frostbitten fingers and toes, I'd like to point out that frostbite can be prevented. If you're heading outdoors, consider these tips. Avoid going outside when temperatures drop, right? Talk to Dave. If you have to, try to keep it short, around 10 to 15 minutes before returning indoors for a few hours. Be sure to dress appropriately. Layer your clothing in. Wear warm socks, hat, gloves, and a scarf to cover your face, your ears, and your mouth. And if you can, wear windproof and waterproof clothing. These are designed to not only keep you dry, but also maintain warmth. And avoid tight clothing. Clothes that are too tight, Brian, could lead to poor circulation. And lastly, be sure to know the symptoms of frostbite. Early signs include redness and sensations like stinging, burning, throbbing, and prickling. Now, this can be followed by numbness. If these occur, seek shelter and go indoors promptly. So it's important.
So what you're trying to say is don't bank on this medication.
Yeah, by itself. But, you know, I said a lot of details. You can go to WXYZ.com/Dr. Nandi and look at it again because there's a lot of details important. Yeah, avoid frostbite, but know that there's a drug now that can save lives.
Yeah, all right. Grateful as always for your expertise, Doc.
Of course,
Thank
sir.
you.
Thank you.
Good to see you. And be sure to tune in this weekend, next week for the Dr. Nandi Show. He's looking at the health impact of food insecurity and finds out innovative ways to feed families for less. That's actually next week, Monday, February 19th at 2:30 in the morning, right here on 7.